Sean, too, can you walk us through what the landscape of eh, VMware-based solutions that customers can pull from today?
Sure, absolutely. Before we dive into the specifics of the solutions, I think one thing to note with Chris's diagram is as we have come up with these offerings, um, the whole idea here is to be able to get out of our customers' way and really enhance them, whether they're looking to either start their journey to the cloud or even starting the whole process of virtualization. The offerings that we have kind of allows them to take a journey from a beginning to end that we help them through. So that's a kind of a key thing to remember because we have customers as this that are pretty advanced in their consumption of virtualization, but we have also customers on the other end that are just starting their journey. So to that, we have three main offerings at Rackspace. The first one is server virtualization, is what you see here, and just a couple details on that. So that is a very fully white glove sort of a treatment of your hypervisors, your VMs. You get a fully managed VM. What we define as managed is a VM that has backup, antivirus, patching, all that into it, as well as the ability for rackers to log into those VMs themselves, which gives great tactical advantage for IT teams that are looking to expand and scale, but not give up, some kind of control. So through, rackers at this point can join or connect to those VMs and help troubleshoot if there's any issues. And then this level of support goes all the way up the stack into the hypervisors themselves, the surrounding infrastructure as a whole, as well as the storage. So server, if you want to look at it in a kind of a simpler term, it's a very white glove treatment of virtualization. This allows IT departments to really offload onto us. We become an extension for them where they can offload onto us the day-to-day operations and kind of focus on their applications, if you will. And then, for other customers that have already invested into vCenter or have already invested into vCloud Director, we have two offerings. One is a dedicated vCenter. Another one is a dedicated vCloud Director. And those effectively can add and act as extensions to their existing infrastructures, whether it's in their DCs or other provider DCs. And those essentially, Rackspace gives the support and management, if you will, all the way up to the virtualization layer. So the VMs themselves, we don't get into the support there, but we do it all the way up to that layer. So the hypervisors, the storage, the network, the security devices, all that stuff we can bring layered support on, but we kind of really try to stay out of your way. So if you are a very mature user of and have a big investment into vCenter from VMware, then this would be a great extension for you to come and consume it from Rackspace as a whole.
Okay, that makes sense. And some questions then. So server virtualization is a hands-off experience for the customer as it pertains to managing the vSphere platform, right? So they're not logging in with the VMware infrastructure client. They're not in there fiddling with like CPU overcommitment ratios, all that kind of stuff, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's a great point. So the levels of access that you get in each of these three platforms, server virtualization, effectively, you just become consumers of the VM. Okay. Rackspace takes the onus and ownership of the hypervisor. So doing any kind of a capacity planning, all that information we're consistently and readily always monitoring and have constant conversations with you as our customers to tell you, hey, here's where you're with capacity, here's where things are, looking and trending, and even anything from break fix and what have you. So your consumption at this point becomes just the VM itself. In the dedicated vCenter and vCloud, you have the ability to actually truly be making an extension of your current VMware environments, which means you have access to the hypervisors, you have access to be able to go in and really turn the levers on what you need from a virtualization configuration perspective, if you will. So again, here in server virtualization for another specific customer, we really kind of alleviate a lot of the pain points of the feeding and care of their infrastructure and their VMs.